Welcome everyone to Tntspices. Today in front of me I have a little over 10-pound pork butt. Now on the internet you've seen plenty of butts. In more ways than one. But you haven't seen what we're going to do today. We're going to make some peanut butter and jelly pulled pork. Yeah, that sounds disgusting, I'm sure, to many of you. But I promise you, this is absolutely delicious. Something that will just blow your minds. Let's get started. To begin, we want to season the butt. Now, this is a huge butt.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
So, we want the seasonings to really get penetration. To start, we're going to take a knife. We're going to score the fat cap on this. Now, we want to add a binder. I'm going to use some Soured hot sauce companies. Devil's Fruit Basket for this peanut butter and jelly pork butt. We're going to put a good coating of this all over the entire butt. Next, we want to add some of our SPG seasoning.
Delicious, so delicious.
We're going to give a good, healthy application of our SPG on all sides of this. Next, we're going to take our blueberry black garlic espresso rub. This is going to be a perfect pairing for our peanut butter and jelly. Now, all of our rubs, except of course our SPG and our nougat hook, are all low in sodium, so you can be very generous when applying this. We'll coat this on all sides as well. With our butt thoroughly seasoned, we're going to place this in a refrigerator overnight. We'll take this out to our smoker tomorrow. To make the barbecue sauce for our pulled pork today, I have 1/2 cup of ketchup, 1/2 cup of barbecue sauce. I have 1/4 cup of soy sauce. I have 1/2 cup of honey. Then our most important ingredient is our peanut butter and jelly hot sauce.
You just don't get it, do you?
We are going to take 1/2 cup. We're going to simply mix this real well. We'll put this container to the side until our pulled pork is done. Our smoker is set at 225 degrees. We are going to smoke this butt until it reaches an internal temperature of 156 degrees. Then we'll come and start the next step. While our pork is out on the smoker, we're going to make ourselves an appleslaw to go with our meal today. Inside of our bowl, I placed a 14-ounce bag of pre-shredded coleslaw mix that you can buy in your grocery stores. The 3 apples that I had on screen were Gala apples. I pretty much did a rough julienne on all 3 of them and threw them into our bowl here as well. Next, I have a 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt. I have a 1/4 cup of Kipi mayonnaise. You can use any mayonnaise that you like. This is what we have on hand. It's a Japanese mayonnaise. I have a 1/4 cup of honey. I have 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Next, we're going to be using some Sour's Scorched Earth. We're going to take 1 tablespoon. My last ingredient, I'm going to take a teaspoon of our SPG seasoning. We'll give this a good mix, and we'll cover this with some plastic wrap. Sit this to the side. Let these flavors marinate as we wait on our pork to finish cooking. Our pork butt has actually reached 160 degrees. We're going to bring this into the house to wrap this up. We've raised the temperature of our smoker to 320 degrees. We're going to allow this to continue cooking until our pork reaches an internal temperature of about 205 degrees. We're also going to make a second side dish to go with today's meal. What is this thing?
I have no clue.
This is a malanga. These are just onions. We're going to make ourselves some malanga along with some pickled onions. So let's get started making this side dish. To make our pickled onions, I've very thinly sliced the 2 onions that we had. We're going to place them into a jar. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of pickling spice. I take 3 fresh garlic cloves. I have 2 tablespoons of regular table salt, 1/3 cup of white sugar. Here I have 2 cups of white vinegar. We're going to fill our jar about halfway. Next for a twist, I have our sriracha hot sauce. I'm going to put about a tablespoon. I have a cup of boiling water. We're going to try to fill the rest of this jar. We're going to put our lid on this, give this a good shake, put this to the side, and then we'll start on the malanga. For our malanga, the first thing we are going to do, we're going to take a potato peeler. We're going to peel our malanga all around. Then we're going to cut this into big chunks. With our malanga chopped all up into cubes, I placed it all into a pot here. We're next going to take 1 tablespoon of our SPG seasoning, then 2 tablespoons of our Norma's Latin rub. We'll now fill this with water to cover these, and we'll let these boil until these become tender. We've reached 205 internal. We're going to take this off of our smoker, bring this in the house to let this rest. Now that our malanga has gotten soft and tender, we are going to drain this water and we'll get this ready to serve up with our main dish. We've allowed our pork butt to rest. Open this up. Whew, that smells good. Now let's see how we did. See if we can find our bone. Well, I think we did pretty good. And then this also works as a great chopper. Just split this all up. Ooh, she's a hot still. We're also going to add a little additional amount of our SPG, as well as some additional blueberry black garlic seasoning. Then, remember that sauce we made?
Yes, I seem to remember hearing something about that.
Well, we're going to take about half of this, mix this in. Chop this all together. After we get this all thoroughly chopped up, we'll begin building our meal. We put everything into a sandwich. We have our malanga with our pickled onions on top. We thank you guys for joining us here as always on Tntspices. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in the meantime, to each and every one of you out there, God bless you all.
Now that's a sweet piece of ass.
TNT.